Dear partners, dear friends, good evening. I'm Elina Suprun. I'm a doctor, and today we're going to talk about health because health is the balanced state of the body, which is a valuable and invaluable thing, and which is absolutely necessary for us. Whatever we want to do or are doing is useful or not useful for our body. So our health depends upon our of the food we take, the quality, the quantity, and the regularity. And in this regard, the beginning of the day, on the one hand, is the beginning of the plans for the day for us, and is the beginning of the plans of our body for proper food. We very often see people who do not have breakfast because they have no time or is not hungry yet or principally does not eat because, yes, they want to lose weight. But so, what is the correct way to do? What should we be doing in the morning? Because the breakfast is not just the beginning of the day, but this is the key moment which determines the productivity for the rest of the day. So people say that breakfast should be eaten by yourself. So we eat breakfast by ourselves, give share the lunch with a friend, and give a dinner to an enemy. So, what is right and what is wrong? There are very simple principles. So you have to say no to everything which is harmful, like alcohol, bad habits, including the food which are not of good quality or not good enough quality. So, and here we say that the second rule is the proper schedule because we in the morning, we have two types of people. First are the hungry wolves who want to eat something. And the second is the people who feel dizzy when they think about food in the morning. But the doctors say that the first meal should not be missed because it increases the risk of overeating in the second half of the day. And this is then there are other risks, and so it is important to choose the right time to have this morning meal. So it is considered that the best time is the first 2 hours after waking up. So uh, the first thing is uh, just at the waking up to have a glass of warm water, and then if you don't want to have meal during half an hour, uh, so it might mean that our last meal yesterday was too late. So in that case, we have to shift it a bit earlier. So first of all, we have to eat breakfast because it gives us energy. It creates a good mood. It strengthens the immune system. It starts the brain and the digestive system. And importantly, we supported the level of glucose in the blood or sugar in the blood and made it stable. Stable sugar in the blood means stable mood, stable energy, and stable psychological state. Because uh, in the so if we have good mood in the morning, then everything will be good. So, what should we be eating in the morning? Of course, it should be a full meal. So, normally it should contain proteins, vitamins, minerals, etc. So, this breakfast should be tasty, useful, and nutritious. So, quite often it is a porridge, and many people think that this is the lunch. So, So it because this is well, Hippocrates solved the problems by means of the forage, the problems of the patient, of their health uh, by means of forage. So because this is a uh, collection of vitamins and micro elements, but well, we know that naturally this is a seed, so the seed cannot be uh, fully accepted by the body, so we have to grind it. So we know that uh, so the flax they uh, contain proteins, also fats between 9 and 15%, which consist of uh, the fat acids. So, and it's not heavy for the body, and so these omegas who are present in the flax porridge, and this makes this porridge a healthy food. It creates a normal cholesterol level, etc. But omegas, they do not are not synthesized in the body, so they have to be administered by means of the flax forage. It also contains cellular tissue fiber. Uh, so it consists soluble and insoluble uh, fiber. So this and it has the exact balance that is good for our body. As to cellulose and lignin, these are more lignin. They are more complicated or complex, so to say. Also, so the everything together, it helps to stabilize the exchange of cholesterol in case of atherosclerosis, but 30% of fiber. This is very nutritious. It supports our digestive system. It is very well absorbed, and it removes the toxins from the body, and it is very soft, and it stabilizes our weight. So we also have lignans, the fetal hormones. They are maybe weaker than our own hormones, but sufficient amount of it. They act as antioxidant. It fights free radicals. So it supports our youth, our beauty, and they also um, prevents growth of cancer cells, or makes their growth slower. Uh, Selen is very important. Iron is very important for hemoglobin, particularly in autumn, because anemic state can be is possible. Vitamins, B group vitamins, magnesium that stabilizes our neural system and lowers the fatigue level. There are also amino acids or oligonucleotides who are also very good for our body, and they support normal microflora of our gut. So in the flax porridge, this proportion is ideal, and it has very high nutritious value. So how it helps us? For example, if we are suffering of cardiovascular system problems, so this porridge contains omega-3 fat acids. It creates a proper level of cholesterol, lowers the blood pressure, and it helps to protect our blood vessels and heart cells from additional inflammation. But we also have magnesium and potassium, and they help proper work of the heart, the proper rhythm of the heart, and it also yes helps the heart to receive proper amount of blood. It also relaxes the neural system and relieves the muscle spasm. And this whole thing, of course, stabilizes the blood pressure. So, with the porridge, we also help to solve various problems with our digestive system. With the amount of fiber it contains, it helps to normally move the food through our digestive system. So it is very important because here we also activate immune system, immune protection. It helps us to fight serious problems, but in parallel, we also have the uh, uh, we also have the slime that is created when we make porridge of the flax. So it helps a lot of problems. It also has it also contains choline, which is responsible for regulating the fat content in the liver. So we again, once again, support the cholesterol exchange, but we also help to protect the cells and help the body to resist the fat hepatosis. Uh, Also, if a person is suffering from sugar diabetes, so it was proved that if we add to bread the 20% of flax seeds, uh, so it means uh, that the body uh, still receive some sugar, but it's 28% less sugar. And people who are suffering from sugar diabetes, then so the absorption of sugar is lowered, and it helps to prevent the problems, complications of the sugar diabetes, well, like with blood vessels, etc. So it helps us to control our diabetes. As to hormonal balance, different stages of life of a woman, the flax porridge helps normal development of the fetus. It helps with lactation for breastfeeding mothers, but at the same time, it reduces the pre-menopause and post-menopause problems, like relieving the pain in bones, in stable emotional state, etc. As to men, it was proved that it improves development of testosterone in a man's body. It improves erection. It also prevents the problems with potence, etc. So it it it's a very good help for the body. So it turns out that the components of the flax porridge, namely the lignans, it helps to prevent cancer. It was very clearly proved. And so, first of all, it's the hormone dependent forms of cancer. Uh, they are really uh, for this. It is very good to help the body with the flex. But also, it also helps with antioxidant activity. We all so if we think about weight stabilization, we can say that flax porridge is a very good choice because there are many fat acids, which speeds up burning the fat. It's low calorie and it contains high fiber. So it provides us with the nutrition. So we are not hungry. We anymore. We control the amount of food. So it improves the state of microflora of our body, and it also helps us to stabilize our weight. It also supports the breathing organs. We know that sometimes we have some problems with bronchs, so maybe pneumonia. So it is very helpful. Also, so if there's a the bladder problem, for example, it improves the skin state, it improves the state of hair and nails. Uh, and it is important to say that flax porridge helps to stabilize the behavior of patients with psychic problems, psychic issues, including alcoholics. So we correct this. So we improve the state and we help with the problems of behavior. So what we say. So where is it important? Again, because if there is a lack of vitamin, we know that vitamins are different. They may be water soluble or oil soluble. So um, in this case, we have both also the mineral composition. So we also mentioned the minerals. Uh, uh, so they are contained in flax porridge. It is very good when there is this deficit, deficiency of minerals. So situation when there is a problem with radiation, for example, uh, and by so it means that flax porridge is one of uh, those few porridge who include soluble and non-insoluble fiber, also minerals, proteins, vitamins. So it does not need boiling. It needs just to be soaked in warm water, which means that vitamins do not suffer. They are kept in their active form. Minerals also are transferred to the body in their active state. The second place, the second very useful is the oat porridge. So it means that we will not now stop on some food behavior, eating behavior. So we will talk about the fiber that we have. So they solve various problems, like for the digestive system, the fat exchange, weight control, and psycho-emotional control, which is stability. So what we offer, we have three versions of this porridge. So once again, I want to emphasize that they are natural, they do not contain any gluten, and so it contains the ground flax seeds. So here is the least what it contains. So it means that it supports the work of the whole body and normalize the cholesterol level. Also, we have additionally amaranth, maize, and rice fiber. So it controls the appetite, it controls the cholesterol level, it is very good for stabilizing the weight, and it's good when there is a problem with the digestive system, for example. Yeah. So we also have probiotics added to the gut from pear fruit, also lecithin phospholipids. So it improves the work of each cell and regenerates cells of liver and brains. And so it's very clearly proved that it improves the thinking process, memory, etc. And it's pink salt, Himalayan salt, which contains magnesium and potassium, and also natural additives. So first option is mm, the porridge with a dried with the dried cranberry. It helps with in case of problems with an atherosclerosis. It's also prevention of heart attack and stroke. Also, so calories. We have 27.1 kilocalories, and so each pack contains 15%. So the next slimmer porridge is mango. It contains mango extract. Here we have vitamins of C, A, and E groups, also B group, also additional minerals, magnesium, potassium. It is very good for eyes, for heart and cardiovascular system, for mm, uh, and the third option is our slimmer with pine nuts. The seeds contains a lot of vitamins and microelements like potassium, copper, magnesium, etc. So it is very good for general health of the body. It contains amino acids that are very well absorbed. Here you see the one portion contains 38.8 kilocalories, and we say that just to make this product as useful as possible. So it's a very important product, but it is not that simple. So the first stage is so what we do is first of all, we just take out the oil from the flaxseed. Then we grind them because the porridge should be soft. And yeah, so the third stage is to remove vapor and dry this ground seeds at the temperature of 40 degrees Celsius. So we already have very clean and soft product. And we just want to emphasize that while cooking, the minimum amount of cyanide is emitted. So, but it's a minimum amount. So it will not be poisonous at all for your body. And we have different portions for different ages. For children from 3 to 5, it's one portion a day. For older children, it will be two, etc. So our balance is slimmer. We can use it as a full breakfast or just a snack. And well, it is good for weight correction, but we're doing it with pleasure, like eating healthy and tasty food to support support the flora of our body, to control cholesterol, to clean the body, and of course to provide energy and a good mood for the rest of the day. That is why our porridge cannot be balanced food, independent balanced food for a diet. It can support in improving the state of our hair, our nails, to improve the memory, cognitive skills, etc. And so for hormonal balance, it is very good for weight correction, for cardiovascular system. Yes, and it is very good for people who are in a hurry, who has no time to eat. So it will be very useful for them. It's just you take 1 tablespoon full of the porridge, resolve it in 125 milliliters of hot water. It can be milk also, or any other drink, but it should be warm. Stir it, and wait for 3-5 minutes, and the porridge is ready. You can add it to any cookies or to yogurt. So we're done with the flaxseed porridge. It is not a regular porridge. We haven't used it regularly before, but if we understand how healthy it is, then we will pay attention to it. Of course, it makes no sense to eat it every day. It is good to eat 3-4 times a week, and then we can replace it with something else. But what do we add to it in the morning? It's our coffee. Coffee is also a balancer. So our coffee contains 100% ground Arabica of very high quality, to which we add some mushrooms, caneter, and so it is very good to relieve chronic fatigue. It protects our neural system. It regulates the sleeping rhythm, etc. So this coffee in itself is very effective. It contains caffeine, vitamins, etc. But the mushrooms, the reishi mushrooms, they don't have their own taste, and they have a lot of useful features. So added to coffee, it is very good. So what else can we talk about in the morning? So we have very good teas. We have separate individual products. So Well-Lab products. And of course, it is cold already. It is autumn. So we have this chaga immunity drink, which which is made of chaga, a very good product. It is prepared to help our body, and it supports our immune system. It fights against oncologic diseases. So just but to support the immune system, we added zinc, routine, vitamin C and D. So it is very easy to prepare it. We take just one tablet and pour 2 milliliters of hot waters on it, and then wait 3-5 minutes, and it is ready. Another thing which is necessary for our morning is aloe vera gel. So you see, it's also a balancer system product. You see that this nice bottle is a 1 liter bottle, and which contains the product, which has a lot of very useful and healthy features. It is an antioxidant. It is good for skin, hair, and nails. It improves our immune system. We have four different options. Everybody knows about that, but we will talk about that more next time, maybe. So here we have the cap. The cap is a 30 milliliter, and it helps us to use the proper dosage. Also, we have Baobab Forte Balancer. It's a very strong product. We've known about it for quite a while now. So Baobab met our digestive system, and our digestive system is supported by Baobab Forte on every stage of its activity. So it improves absorption, mm, it supports the nutritive features, and it corrects the weight. For example, if we had some changes, by the way, I'm talking about both directions. So if we want to lose or to gain weight. So it should be taken in the morning. It should be taken with one glass of warm water or room temperature. It is even better to take two glasses of water, because in that case, we have even better cleaning of our body. And after that, we don't use anything, because because Baobab wants to take out everything bad from the body. So it might take something that is useful for us if we take some additional product. So we are talking about beauty, about health, about active aging, etc. So it is very important that we want to do something good for ourselves, to smile to the world, and so any products so we use, whether it's porridge, balancers, well-ups, or whatever, we add clean water to it, because we know that the water helps to remove some residues from our body and toxins. So, and it's important that water is of high quality. And so what we are talking about, that we don't postpone anything for tomorrow. We have to do everything today, because today is a nice day. We can do a lot for our health, or maybe not, because this is the matter of choice. But if you want to be healthy, you just be. If you want to be energetic, just be. But Aristotle told us that as a clever man wants something, not something that is pleasant, but something that gets helps us to get rid of something unpleasant. So all the pluses, all the good about our products. So this helps us, and our health is in our hands. And so we keep on helping our body and our brain. So I wish you a nice evening and good night. And we will see you next time. If you, of course, if you have questions, we will answer your question. Thank you for your presentation. Very well, we have one question. What would you say about the sugar replacement used in the porridge? It's a very good question. Thank you for this question, because this is a very correct question. I must say that none of the products that we offer mm, can be of any risk, even potential risk for the body. So before we offer something, our specialists have conducted a lot of research and tests to prove that these products will be working very well together. So our porridge, just to make it pleasant, of course, we use sugar replacement, erythritol. It is good. It is used as a dietetic component. It does not get in the way of our normal exchange, and it has no risks for for our blood in case of sugar diabetes, etc. So I can tell you that it is absolutely useful, absolutely good. Thank you very much. So I wish you very good evening and good night and healthy breakfasts. So thank you.